this is going to be the final restaurant that we are doing on this trip, on this journey. I have found a pho place to go to, and I will be putting the description or the title or the restaurant name probably up here somewhere, because it's in front of me over there and I can't quite remember, and I'm quite hungry. I'm starving. So I really want to get started. I'm just going to tell you what my items are, and then we're going to get started with the food. I'm super excited. So I got some steamed dumplings, and I really wanted to show you how it came to me. We got steamed dumplings. These are chicken, and then I got beef pho. So we got the beef, all of our herbs, and our noodles. Now, when it came to me, because the actual ingredients is separate from the broth, I was a little concerned about how exactly I would eat, but I've been thinking about it since I've been waiting on my bubble tea, and this is my very first time trying strawberry bubble tea, so I'm super excited about that. I was thinking about how I was gonna eat it, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put all of my herbs and things like that inside the broth itself, like the cilantro and all the greens in the broth. The onions, I'm gonna put all of that in the broth. They gave me a little lime wedge. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. And even peppers. I'm putting it all in the broth. From now on, when we do this channel, I'm going to eat everything as it comes. I'm not gonna make any real alterations, like, you know, taking stuff off is what I mean. Like if I want to add bacon or maybe add tomatoes or something like that, I can see me doing that in the future. But if I want to take anything off, I'm going to make a rule now that it's not going to happen, okay? And in the future, I'm going to have better setups, guys. I'm going to get stands for the car. I'm going to get a little mic, things like that. So I'm super duper excited. And then when I put the aromatics in the broth, I'm going to pour a little bit of broth in here and add a little bit of everything so I can eat it together. So I'm super excited about that. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the first things first, which is adding a little bit of aromatics here to the broth. Now it's really full. I love how much they give you. I love it. I'm very scared of making a mess, but I'm going to try my best to not do so. Okay, so let's get these aromatics in the broth. I'm not sure what this plant is, but it's really strong, and I like the way it smells, and it tastes a little bit like the broth already. I'm going to stick that in there, and the broth is super hot. Make sure everything gets in there. We got cilantro, bean sprouts. I want to say bean sprouts. I love those. They're really crunchy. I'm not gonna put all of those in. I'm gonna put a few in there. Put a little bean sprouts, some more cilantro. I'm gonna try to put all of my aromatics in here, and then I'm gonna put my peppers in here. Should I squeeze the lime in or squeeze it over the food? I'm going to squeeze it in the broth because I don't know. I know it's not right, probably. I'm just going to do it because I do want the flavor. I love lime. I want the flavor. I'm just going to pop that in there, actually, after I squeeze it. I'm going to pop everything in here. And I'm going to put all of the onions in there so they can start wilting and really get the broth going. Oof. Once I dropped all of that in there, I was scared it was gonna go over, but we did not. We are safe. We are safe. I'm gonna let that wilt in there. I can't really stick a whole bunch more in there. It might flow over, so I'm gonna be careful. I am in my vehicle. I really want to give that just a second to steep, really, because this broth is really, really hot. I could barely hold it in my precious little bunny paws. So I'm gonna let that sit for a second. And what I'm going to do is move the noodles. Not hard to do because it's been sitting for a second while I was waiting on my pho. No, I meant waiting on my bubble tea. So I was going to move the noodles, but it's okay. I can't quite move them the way I want to, but that's all right. Because once they get a little looser, I'll take some out so they don't get, you know, soggy. Then I'll add a little beef. I'm super excited about that. And while that is sitting, I am going to try my appetizer, steamed dumplings. Now they gave me some duck sauce, and I do like duck sauce. Let me try some duck sauce. See what duck sauce is like. Is there a name on this? No. It's the duck sauce name. I do like duck sauce. Oh my goodness, it's wet. not mind the savage behind the curtain. That on there. Super excited. These are chicken, if I haven't mentioned it. Honestly, I was not expecting to be disappointed at all. And I will be putting the name of the place in the description. I took a picture of it, so don't worry, I got it. These are so good. I'm only gonna be able to eat a few because it's gonna make me full before I get to my food. These are a yay for sure. They're nice and soft, full. Those are a yay. Steamed dumplings are definitely a yay. So good. Now those have been steeping for just a second. That's all they really need. Now I'm gonna pour my broth in here and let my noodles start getting it soaked up. I'm not gonna pour too much. I'm gonna put a little Brussels sprout in here, put a little beef. Okay, so I got a little bean sprout. I said Brussels sprout, bean sprout. I wish I had some Brussels sprouts. Little bean sprout. I got a little bean sprout, a little beef, got my noodle block over there. And I'm gonna pour my broth directly on my noodle block so it can loosen up. I'm super excited. I got some hoisin sauce. Hoisin sauce. Oh, gotta be super careful. You see how full that is? We are gonna try our best. We're gonna put the whole thing over just in case I miss. It's actually pouring really well. I love that. I love how good that poured. That poured really good. Okay. Just poured a little bit of that over that. Now I really want to put my top on. Where's the top? Because, I don't know. I'm just paranoid, I suppose. I just don't like the idea of a big thing of broth being open in my car. Just no purpose. You know what I mean? I kind of poured it already. All right, now we got that sitting in that broth. We're gonna turn that over and loosen these noodles up. Oh yeah, baby, they're loosening right up. I'm so excited. Now I'm gonna try the noodles by themselves first, and then I'm gonna put a little sauce on them. So excited. Get a little beef. Get a little bit of everything in this first bite. A little beef. Some bean sprouts. Oh, yeah. I need a little more broth. That was perfect. That was a perfect loosen. Now I need a little more broth to get that flavor, to warm it up. This broth is so hot. My hand is on fire. I'm gonna do it just like that. Bam, baby. Woo! Hot. All right. I need to get to my strawberry boba before it starts to melt because it was icy when I got it. I'm very excited about that. My first time trying strawberry boba. I'm excited. That is so good. I'm gonna get some sauce. Get a little sauce on there. See how that does. Just a little bit on this little part right here. Won't do too much. I love the flavors of this. It's so light. So good. Perfect. A couple more bean sprouts. That is perfect. And these noodles are sucking this broth right up, baby. I love that. Let me get some more sauce. We got a yay on our hands. I really wanted something light. I was not trying to find anything super heavy today. I've been eating kind of heavy. I really wanted something light. Now this video is going to be coming up a little later once I get home to edit it, guys. Why did I say that? You're watching it, duh. You know when it came out. But I really did want something light. I've been eating pizza and sandwiches and barbecue. I feel like I really want to dump my beef into this hot broth. I think that will be better. Give it a nice warm lift here. Like let it get warmed up, loosened up a little bit. Let's see if that's what I want. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, definitely. That's so good. Something about eating it the right way, you know. I think I'm just gonna take this whole bite and dump it into the hot broth, because the broth is in the bowl is good for keeping it, but it's getting cold so fast. That's the thing. And I really like that hot, what it delivers when it's hot like that and fresh. So I'm gonna take this bite, little bean sprouts, and then try not to spill this. Oops, turned the radio on. That's all right. I'm gonna take the whole thing. Excuse me. Just let it sit there for a second. I'm telling you, it's really hot. The hot broth is delivering in a way that I cannot even explain. This is a yay, guys. Last bite, and then we're gonna try our strawberry bubble tea. So excited about that. Something about that hot broth though is just hitting, baby. I needed it. Let it sit for a good second. Uh-oh. I lost all my passengers. Would it be crazy if I just put them all in there? Would that be insane? That would be insane, because I'm not going to eat all this and they're going to just get swollen. I'm going to get so swollen. These noodles seem, I don't know what kind of noodle this is, but they seem very, very like they would fall apart if I leave them in this broth. That's what I feel. I feel it in my soul. That's what I feel like. I don't know if it's accurate, but I feel like if I leave these noodles in this broth, by the time I get home, it ain't gonna be right. This is definitely hitting the spot, bro. I'm so satisfied. Absolute satisfaction. I said that was the last bite, didn't I? Damn, dog. Okay. I'm gonna put this down. I'm super excited about this strawberry boba. I mean bubble tea. It's bubble tea. I'm gonna try to pour as much of this broth in here as possible to try to prevent any accidents. No spill accidents or anything of that nature in my car. Okay. Yes. Yay, yay, yay. All yay so far. Oh my gosh. All yay. It's got the top on. Okay. I'm gonna have to kick my backpack down so I can put this here. Don't want any spills in my car. Ooh, what if I put one of these dumplings in that hot broth? Whoa, people. Whoa. Just had an idea. Oh, sweet mother of pearl. I bet this is about to be banging. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna let it sit for a second. I'm so excited. Stick my fork through real good so I can get that broth soaking in the dumpling itself. Ooh boy, I've never been so excited for a bite. Oh my god, yes. I'm gonna do it in half because I feel like I need a little bit more inside. I cut it in half, and now I have it in there upside down so I can really get that broth in there, soak it into that chicken, get it inside. Oh my goodness gracious, have mercy on my precious little bunny soul. And it's crazy how everything is so balanced. It's so good, and together it's so good. It just plays off of other flavors. Absolutely love that. I'm gonna put this up. Put this sauce up that I've opened. All right, now I have bubble tea. It was icy, so I'm gonna give it a little mixy. So excited about this. First strawberry bubble tea. Excuse me. My allergies. I have no Benadryl with me right now. These little tapiokas. Oh my god. They're so plentiful. And with strawberry, it's almost like strawberry milk, and that sounds crazy. Because it's icy. But once it gets in your mouth, it's so creamy. I thought it would be like a Frosty the way it looked. The way it looked, I thought it would be like a Frosty, but no, nay. Oh my god. I can't quite put my finger on this flavor. That's too many. That was all of them. That was all the balls. That had to be all the balls in my mouth. That was a lot. I had to I pushed them back down. That was so many tapioca balls that I can't quite put my name. I can't put my finger on this flavor. But it's very interesting. It's a yay, by the way. I'm really trying my best to put a description on these flavors, but it's just good. I don't know quite how do you describe it? And the tapioca balls, but they really packed them in the bottom. I really got them in there. These are all yays. I'm so happy to be at a restaurant where yay is all across the board. I'm starting to realize that that's not going to be a very common occurrence. The barbecue spot, though, that was all yays. And you know what? Look at me. The only thing that wasn't all yays was the pizza place. And you know what? That's not gonna happen because we're not going to Domino's no more. The only reason I had to eat at Domino's on the very first episode, if you haven't seen it or you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch the very first episode. But I had to go to Domino's because it was 11 o'clock at night. There was nobody else open. So I had new items that I had never tried. So in a situation like that, I'm going to try my best to go to restaurants I've never been to. But in the situation where I go to a restaurant that I have been to, I'm going to try my best to eat all new food items that I've never tried before. And this is so good. This is so good. And believe it or not, I am quite full. Because I was going to be... Usually, I don't know if I really want to do this every time. I'm not sure how interested you guys will be in just watching me eat a full meal. But I was thinking maybe to keep it short and sweet, I would try it and give it a yay or nay. But I could not stop. I ate so many bites and I tried it so many ways. And by the time I was done giving it the yay, I was halfway. I was done with my meal, honey. So I guess that's what it's going to be. Because I honestly don't eat a lot. So I am very full. By the time I finish this bubble tea, party's gonna be over, honey. My tummy is gonna be full. No more room in the club, okay? I'm super excited. The only thing that can make this better is to find a perfect little dessert spot, like on the drive back, like a little drive-through, you know, like a version of like an Eskimo's, you know, an Eskimo drive-through. You got the ice cream and stuff like that. But this is pretty much perfect dessert. I was like, this dessert drink. It's perfect. It's certainly a yay. Thank you guys for watching. This has been the second episode of the Yay Nay Nomad. I'm the Nomad, and this spot was definitely all yays. I'm very satisfied. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, Colony.